Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. As you know, we are discussing about the parts of speech. Dear learners, as I have told you already, that parts of speech are extremely important in English. Whatever we write, whatever we speak, whatever we read, and whatever we listen, it has its definition. So every word has its definition. So these words are called parts of speech. In English language, parts of speech are very important. So there are 8 parts of speech. I have already shared with you. Let me repeat the names: noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, conjunction, interjection, preposition, and adjective. Yes, I would repeat again, because repetition is very important. The more you listen, the more you understand. The more you listen, the more you will focus. The more you listen, the more your pronunciation will get better. So let me repeat for your ease the names of parts of speech. There are 8 parts of speech in English language. These are noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, conjunction, interjection, preposition, and adjective. So we are discussing one by one these parts of speech for your convenience and for your ease and for your satisfaction. So before this we have already discussed noun and pronoun and verb and conjunction, verb, and after that we did adverb. So today we are discussing about conjunction. So today we are going to discuss about the conjunction. Here it is written in front of you. I would like to explain it, that what does conjunction mean. So conjunction. A conjunction is a word which is used merely to join together sentences and words. So conjunction is a word that is used merely to combine and join two sentences or two words. So you can say conjunction, combine the words, combine the sentences. So this is very important in English language. Conjunction is that parts of speech that combine the two sentences or two words. So let me repeat the definition. Conjunction is a word which is used to join together sentences or words. When you will see the word that is combining and joining the words, so that will be conjunction. So let's see it in detail. She is a doctor and her brother is an engineer. Look at that. She is a doctor and her brother is an engineer. So these are two simple sentences. She is a doctor, and so the word and is joining these two sentences. She is a doctor and her brother is an engineer. So the word and is conjunction. Why this is conjunction? Because it is joining the word. It is, just making the, it's creating a connection. So that's why this is called conjunction. Next sentence you can see, he is poor yet honest. Look at that. He is poor yet honest. So the word yet is conjunction. So why this is conjunction? Because it is combining the two words. So this is giving, it is combining and it is joining. That is why this is called conjunction. Another sentence, two and two. Two and two make 4. 2 and 2 make 4. So the word and, look at that. Again, the word and is conjunction. So we can come again to the definition. The word which is used to combine two words or two sentences is called conjunction. So conjunction is that part of speech which joins words or sentences. So the example I have shared with you, the word and, but, yet, these are conjunction. But dear learners, some conjunctions are introduced in pairs. Some conjunctions are introduced in pairs. Let's have a look. Neither she nor her brother present in the class. Neither she nor her brother present in the class. Let me repeat. Neither she nor her brother is present in the class. Look at that. Neither nor. So this is coming in pair. As we say, either or. Either you can go to Karachi by train or by bus. Either you can go to Karachi by train or by bus. So either or, neither nor. These conjunctions, these are coming in pair. So let's have another example. She does not care whether you eat or not. She does not care whether you eat or not. Whether or. So here is becoming a pair of two words, whether and or. So that's why these are called, these conjunctions are appearing in pair. So let me repeat the definition. The word that combines two sentences or two words is called conjunction. So we have seen and, but, yet. These are conjunctions. What are these? These are conjunctions because they are joining. They are joining the two words or two sentences. So, and we have also discussed that some conjunction appear in pair. Look at that. Like as I have told you, neither, nor, either, or, although, yet. So this although, yet, whether, or. So these are appeared in pair. So when conjunction, either conjunction can come in simple words, one single words like and, but, yet, or, as well as the conjunction could appear in pairs. The pair can be neither nor, either or, although yet, and either. These are in pair. So another example, as you sow, so shall you reap. As you sow, so shall you reap. So these were some of the examples of conjunction that we have shared. So as far as the definition of conjunction is concerned, so these are, again, the word that attaches, the word that combines, the word that joins, the word that staples two sentences or two words is called conjunction in English language. So the parts of speech conjunction we have shared and discussed in detail. The examples of a conjunction that I have already shared with you is and, but, yet. This kind of words, these are called conjunction. We have also seen that some conjunction appear in pair So they are neither, nor, either, or, although, yet. You know the example of although, yet. I cannot play, I cannot play football, yet I can, but yet I can play cricket. You know, so this is appearing in pair. So when the conjunction appear in pair, so the sentence become, the beautiful, the sentence become attractive. So these are some the conjunctions that I have shared. If you will be having any question, any confusion, you can discuss in the next coming session. So before I sign off, I would like to repeat the the overall structure of the parts of speech. These parts of speech were noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, conjunction, interjection, preposition, and adjective. So these parts of it, first of all, we covered noun. We have discussed that any naming word in the world is called noun. So whatever we see around us, if it has name, so that is noun. Then we discuss about pronoun, and then after pronoun we discuss about verb, and then we discuss about adverb, then we discuss about conjunction. So in this way we have covered that part of speech, 5 parts of speech we have covered. Hopefully you have understood. But anyhow, if you have any question or query or confusion regarding it, feel free to ask in those sessions in which I will be listening to. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself and the people you know. Allah Hafiz.